Well, like I mentioned pre-game, this is probably going to be a really exciting game. And I'll tell you what's exciting is not only the first shot on goal was the first shot on goal, the first shot on goal was a goal, right?
Yeah, 100%.
So here we are, we're in the lead 1-0, and of course my friend Jay Peckham here with Fan Perspective. You're liking this.
I love it. And you know what, I love it even more because, I get to my seat today, I'm sitting there, and all of a sudden I get the text from my friend Annette with Hugh McDonough, Little, and Taylor. And she goes, hey, I just happen to have a couple of spare tickets for my box. You want to come upstairs? I'm like,
you got called up.
I got called up to the majors, baby. We're in a box. I'm loving every minute of that.
That's awesome.
It's a great perspective from up there. Let me tell you, it's a whole different game up
perspective. There. Well, the perspective, as I was talking earlier, is that currently tonight, the Sarnia Sting in 4th place overall in the OHL, taking on the first place team.
100%.
So if they win this tonight, this will be 4 in a row, and that will say a lot for what is coming.
100%. I mean, I think, and we're giving them everything they can handle right now, which is awesome. That was a great first period. I think the secret's going to be kind of changing tactics just a little bit for the second, and trying to be able to save enough for the third. Because you know what, Barrie's a good team. I mean, when you're playing at the top end of the league, yeah, absolutely. I mean, we had tie records and stuff like that. I think they won one more point on us for a win, a shootout loss or whatever. But this is a good team, and we're playing hard against them. I mean, I was watching the Owen Sound game the other night, the away game, and you know what? People are talking about Sarnia Sting this year, and I love that. Yeah. I think we got some great chances.
Well, and we so far seem to be strong in the shootout section because we've won 2 of those.
100%.
And some 2 really big lead wins, right?
Yeah.
But, you talked last week, though, even Anthony Salinitri was saying that they need to work harder at coming out strong from the start.
And I think, one of the things I really liked is it just seems to be a much more physical game. The guys are coming off the bench, and it really looks like they're all ready to play, hardball. Like, I mean, they're in there. And there's a lot more speed than we've seen in the past. So I really like the way the Sting are playing this early. I mean, it's still early in the season.
Yeah, absolutely.
We got a lot of season to go. And when you play an aggressive game, you got to worry about injuries and stuff like that. But so far, we're kind of lucky that way.
And we've talked about the new leadership that's out on the team, but David Legwand added in this year as well. And he seems to be a little more pat on the back kind of guy, or talking a little bit more. What are you seeing there?
Well, I think the thing I see too is that you look at the bench during the games, and it really seems to be Legwand that's kind of leading the charge. You know what I mean? Like, he's the guy that's in there chatting with the guys, drawing up the plays and stuff like that. I'm not, I don't know anything about their coaching style, but that's what I'm seeing, and I think it's great. You get a couple of ex-NHLers that are like just recently out of the game. I mean, these guys know how to play this game.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If they can transfer even a tenth of their knowledge and perspective, I mean, how good's our team going to be this year?
Yeah, for sure. Well,
I'm
looking so great so far this year. We'll see how the rest of this game ends up. We'll be back here second period. Never know who we're going to have here, but worst case scenario, we'll have Jay back here.
Woohoo!
Mr. Wingman. That's another whole story. That's a whole other story right there. All right, keep watching us here. Follow around at TVSN World on all the social medias. I'm David Burrows for the Video Show Network. My friend Jay Peckham.
Go Sting, go!
We'll see you soon.